Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me for my live video. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excelia Live Show. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you joined me this today. um, Tonight we're just gonna get right into our topic for tonight. We're gonna continue with our 5 questions that we've been talking about for the last couple of days. Tonight's question, we're gonna talk about the question number 3. We're going to deal with question number 3, which is why am I here? Question number 3 is why am I here? Again, these questions are questions of the human heart. These questions affect everybody from all walks of life. Everybody seek answers to all of these questions. All of us ask these questions just in some degree or another at some point in our lives or another. But we all these all affect us, and not only do they affect us because we've asked them, but we've also seek answer to them. And also they also direct our lives because when we ask these questions, we've live how we conduct our lives according to how the answers that we come up to for ourselves sometimes in attempt to answer these questions. And a lot of people ask themselves these kind of questions and really can't come to an answer for them. And I'm hoping that these live videos will also help you come up with some of the answers to those questions. Now, the question number 3 is why am I here? This question has to do with purpose. Purpose. What is your purpose in life? Why were you born? Or why was I born? What were you born to do? What was I born to do? Purpose. Now, first of all, let's talk about purpose. What purpose is? Purpose is why a product or something was created. Everything in life has a reason for its creation, man included. Everything has a reasons for existence, for why it was created. You go to any manufacturing plant that created certain products, whether it be a car, a computer, a pen, a book, a book they can write on, not a book, even a book for they can read, but just a book they can write on, like a school book, anything, a piano, a refrigerator, anything, a light, anything that was created. They go to the manufacturer and ask them, why did you create this product or this item? And they'll tell you, this is why we created this. This was the purpose of its creation. So in order for you to fully understand the function or the how to use a product correctly, you first have to understand how or why it was created in the first place. And that's why you have to go to the manufacturer to find out, why did you create this product? Let's use a car for example. Now, a manufacturer will make a car. They go to Ford, Honda, Toyota, you know, go to any of those manufacturing cars and why did you create the car? You know, why did you create a car? Why? Because a car was created to take a person from point A to point B. That's the purpose of the car. Now, if you take a car and you do something else different with it, you run the car, you destroy the car, you buy a car, but then you just take a throw some gasoline on the car and light the car on fire and burn the car up, or you do you do something to destroy the car. That's not the purpose of the car. The purpose of the car is to take a person from point A to point B, and that goes with all other products that was created. You got to first find out why the product was created. What's the purpose of the product, for you to understand how to properly use the product and how to use it to your advantage, or how to use it to its full potential that this product can be used for. Now, man is no different. Man is, you could say, is a product, it's a creation God created you. We talked about this in the last two videos. God is our creator. God said, let us make man in our image and in our own likeness. And God breathed into man the breath of life. We've talked about this in the last couple of videos. So man is our God. God is our creator, the creator of man. He created us. Now, just like any other product, any other creation, you got to find out the reason why the product was created before, so you can fully understand how to use it. So we gotta find out why we were created, so we can really fully use ourselves up to fulfill our purpose for why we were created. But just like any other product, you can't, you can't go to a guy who creates a refrigerator to ask him why the car was why someone why Honda made the car, and he can't go to Honda to ask them why this guy who make refrigerator, why they make the refrigerator, what's the purpose for the refrigerator. For you to find out the purpose of a product, you have to go to its manufacturer, the guy who created the product in the first place. You can't go to the wrong guy, wrong place. And that's what a lot of people do in life. People want to know their purpose, why they were here. Why are you here? Why was I born? What am I here to do? And a lot of people go to the wrong place, the wrong place, the wrong source to find out. If you want to find out why you were born, what you're here to do, you got to go to the manufacturer. Who is the manufacturer? God is creator, our creator. He's the manufacturer of this product called man. Now, I don't like to use the word product so much, but I'm only using it just so you can understand what I'm trying to say. So God is the creator of this product called man. And for us to really get to understand why we were created, why we were born, what we're here to do, we got to go to the creator. We got to go to the creator to find out. No, you can't go to other products. The worst thing you can do is go to other products. In other words, go to man. You can't go to man to find out why you were created, why you were born, why you're here. You got to go to the manufacturer. You got to go to God. God has a purpose and a reason for everything He created, including man, including you. He created you with purpose. He created you with a purpose in mind. There's a reason why you were born, why you are here. No, we're just not here just to, wake, we'll go to work, pay bills, eat, sleep, wake up, go to work, pay bills, and just go this mundane life, living a life of average. No, there's a reason why God, um, when He created you and He created me, He's put a stamp of approval for why He created us. He created us with the intention for us to be successful. God created us with the ability for us to be successful. For why He created us. Just like any car, again, we're using car as an example. When Toyota made a car, they didn't make the car with the intention for the car to fail. No, they want to see the car succeed. They want to see the car succeed in its purpose of taking a person from point A to point B. Now, if the car have some kind of malfunction going on, something have a recall for a car, say, come on, recall, and they'll fix the car. Why? Because they put their stamp of approval on that car. They say this car can do what it says it can do. And if this car is malfunctioning in some way, shape, or form, we'll fix it. Why? Because they created a car to succeed, and if the car is not succeeding as they're guaranteed that they would, then their reputation is on the line, and so they're gonna make sure that this car can do what it says it can do. Now we're just using this as car as an example, but the same concept is true where you and I are concerned, where God is concerned. God wants us to succeed. Now, again, this we'll use this as an example. I'm a parent. I have children. I'm sure many of you who's watching this video, you guys are parent too. Now, as a parent, I want the best for my children. I want to see my son and my daughters succeed at everything they do in life, whatever they choose to do with their life. You know, I want to see them succeed at it. I want to see them have the best. I want them to have the best. I want them to experience the best in life. I want to provide for them and give them the best as a parent. It's almost like my name, my reputation is on the line as a parent, that I'm a good parent to my children. I want them to grow up to be good people, good citizens, good people of this earth. I want the best for them as a parent. Now, if my kids, God forbid, turn out to be, you know, not good, to do bad things and stuff like that, it's my reputation as a parent is on the line to see, because they, their bad behavior is a reflection of me. It's like, what did I do wrong with raising up these children? You know what I mean? So I want to see them come out to be good kids, good citizens, good people, because I want to make sure that they're a reflection of me. They're a good reflection of me as a parent. And God is the same thing. God's reputation is on the line. He wants to make sure that we turn out to be good products. And we want to make sure as a parent everything turns out good, because his reputation is on the line. He made us, he created us in his own image, in his own likeness. He said, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness. He imparted into man a part of himself. None of all creation have this special gift that God gave to man. He created us in his own image, in his own likeness. And he put his stamp of approval on us. God God wants us to succeed in life, in everything that we do. Just like a parent, but me as a parent, I want to see my children succeed in life in whatever they choose to do. I'm I'm a good father, I'm a good parent, I'm a good person, I'm a good man, and I want to see as a good man, I want to see that my kids have the best experience, the best come successful. I want them to see them succeed even beyond my success. God is known, and God, the Bible says, Jesus says, if you, being evil, know how to give good gift to your children, how much more your heavenly Father will give you everything you want and even desire. So if I want the best for my children, just imagine how much more God wants the best for me as his child, or as his production. So God put his stamp of approval on me because he wants my success. God is interested in my success because it's a good reflection on him as a parent, not only as a parent but also as a manufacturer. Just like Toyota wants to put their stamp of approval on each and every car that they manufacture. They put their stamp of, they put their name on that car, and they want to make sure the car succeed in fulfilling its purpose. Its purpose is to take a person from point A to point B, and they want to see that car succeed. God is the same. God has put his stamp of approval on each and every one of his people, of his children, and he wants us to be successful in everything we do. God has a purpose for you, and he wants you to succeed in fulfilling that purpose, in fulfilling that which you've created you to be, to do, to have. Now, not all of us have the same purpose in life, obviously. We don't all have the same purpose. What reason why God created me would be different from why God created you. We all are different. We all have different needs, and we all have different dreams and goals. We all have different desires in life. We all have different callings. None of us have this. Might have similar callings. Like the fivefold ministries, the pastor, evangelist, prophet, to priest, um, and the pastor, the fivefold ministry. All of us, not all of us are calling to the fivefold ministry. Not all of us, but we all have different calling in life. But whatever your calling is, whatever God called you to do, He's given. He wants to see you succeed at fulfilling that calling, at carrying out that calling. Now, just to kind of give you guys some because I want to start wrapping up this video for tonight. But just to give you guys some just to help you how to find out your purpose in life. You know, so I'll just give you a couple things of how to help you find out your purpose in life. One of them is like I heard Anthony Robbins said this before. He says, he said Anthony Robbins says one time, and I've always remember. I only heard him say it once, but I always remember him saying this. He said, "Don't find something to live for. Find something to die for." What will you die for? Because you just love doing it. It's a passion that you have, that you would die doing it. You would die doing it, And he didn't say this last part, but I kind of added this last part. He said, last part myself. He says, his part. He says, don't find something to live for. Find something to die for. And then this is the part I added on to what he said. He said, then live for, to then live to do it. Find something that you'll be willing to die for, but then live to do it. Live to carry it out, to do it. So that's one of the things that how you can you what how you can find out what's your purpose in life. Find what would ask yourself this question: what will I be willing to die for? I love doing it so much that I would die. For doing it, right? So that's one of the ways you can try to figure out. Do some soul searching and find out what would you love doing it, and then sometimes you have to go back to your childhood. When you were all kids. Kids are so innocent and they're so sweet. When you're a kid and people ask you, "Oh, what do you like to do when you grow up?" And kids was, give out. And sometimes some kids will have such big dreams. They want to do, want to do this, they want to do that. So when were you a child and someone asks you that question, "Oh, what do you want to do when you grow up?" If whatever the answer is, because whatever the answer that you gave that came from a pure heart, that came out of a heart that wasn't contaminated with life struggles and life difficulties yet. So that came out of a pure heart. Whatever that answer was, that could be a good indicator of your life purpose. I know from a young child. I knew from a young child that I wanted to be a preacher. I wanted to be a speaker. Be speaking in front of an audience. From a young age, I knew that I wanted to be up there speaking, right? And that has always been a passion of mine, and always a desire of mine, even from a young age, that I had that desire, I had that passion. So, what was your answer when you were a child? When they asked you, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up?" So that's another indicator that you can use to indicate to you, you know, what your life purpose is. What is your life purpose? So the number one thing I'd like to give to you to help you find your life purpose is find something to die for. What would you die for? Then live to do it. Live to carry it out. And to help you with that, go back to what that question that when people ask when you're a kid, what was your answer when people ask you when you're a kid? What do you want to do when you grow up? And then that's a good indicator for you that that's what your life purpose was. Another thing that you need to do to find out your life purpose is to take action. Take action. It's not so much thinking about it so much up here that, oh, what's my life purpose? What's my life purpose? No. Sometimes you have to take action. Find something that you love to do and take action in doing it, and find out and become good at it. Just take action. Don't do so much thinking about it. Do action, do something. If you love writing, start writing. If you like singing, start singing. If you like speaking, start speaking. If you like helping people, start helping people. Whatever it is that you want, you love doing, that you find as a passion of yours, take action in doing it. And if you're already doing it, become better at it. Figure out a way to monetize it. Like for example, me doing these live videos. I love doing these live videos. This is a passion of mine to do these live videos. My next step is to figure a way out I can make money doing these live videos. I could do this for a living, do these live videos for a living. If it was being paid enough money for doing it for as a full-time job, well, not a job, but something that I could do instead of working outside my home or working, the regular job. I can do these live videos. I'm making enough money from doing that. I'll do that because I love doing these live videos. I love speaking. I love speaking and being a speaker also. So find what it is. Do action. That's one of the reasons why I do these live videos, because this is me taking action and doing something that I love. I'm taking action and doing it. So if I do take action, first of all, go back to your childhood. What was your answer when someone asks you, what what do you want to do when you grow up? And start taking action today in fulfilling that, towards that, taking action. Don't just do a lot of thinking, sit around doing a lot of thinking about it. Take action. And the third thing I like to give to you is, again, if you want to find out the purpose of a car, you don't go to a refrigerator manufacturer to find out the purpose of a car, and vice versa. You want to find out the purpose of a refrigerator, you don't go to a car manufacturer. You gotta go to If you want to find out the purpose of a car, you gotta go to a car manufacturer. If you want to find out the purpose of a refrigerator, you have to go to the person who makes refrigerator. And whatever products you might think of, I'm just using these two things as an example, but whatever product you might want to use an example, you got to go to the people who makes the product to find out the purpose of that product. And the same thing with you and I. If you want to know your life purpose, you got to go to the manufacturer. And the manufacturer is God. You got to go to God, the manufacturer. Go to God. Don't go to the world. Don't go to other people, especially people who don't think much of you or think highly of you to find out your life purpose. You go to God. You seek God's face. Ask God, what was I born to do? Why did you create me? Why was I born? Why you have me in this life right now, at this point of time in this earth? Why am I here? You go to the manufacturer. You go to the guy who created you. Don't go to to the world. The world will just tell you different things. The world will actually qualify you. Oh, you're not this and not that. You're not this person, not that person. You're not a well-known celebrity. The world have its own standard of putting you in boxes. What do you do? Oh, you this person, you do that, and they put you in boxes, and they put you in class, and they put you in different niche. I mean, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Into cliques. You know. Don't go to the world to find out what your purpose is. The world don't know. Don't go to other people. Go to the manufacturer. Just as though you won't go to a refrigerator to find out about a car, or a car to find out about a refrigerator. You don't go to the wrong source to find out why you were born, why you're here. You can't do that. You got to go to the manufacturer. And the manufacturer for man is God. God said, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness. And God breathed the breath of life into man. And every time whatever God creates, he created that thing with a purpose. And man also is created with a purpose. God created you and I for a purpose. There's no such thing that there's a life without purpose. If you're here breathing, you have a heart that's pumping blood through your body, if you have a mind that's thinking, you have a purpose. You have a purpose, and so I'm just giving you guys three things that you can do to um to help you discover your purpose in life. Find something, as Anthony Robbins said, find something to die for, and then live to do it. Find something that you will willing to die for, and then live to do it. Secondly, and then how to help you with that. Remember that child. When someone asks you when you were a child, as far back as you can remember when you're a child, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. You know, someone asks you, "Oh, what do you like to do when you grow up?" And whatever that answer was at that age, is a good indicator that that's what your purpose is, because that answer came out of a pure, uncontaminated heart and mind, right? That you're not contaminated with the wood. You weren't at that age contaminated with the world's problem, with the circumstances and situation. You weren't beaten down in life at the time. You're carefree. Your mind was pure. Your heart was pure. So whatever answer came out of that pureness at that age was a good indication for you that that's your purpose in life. And the third thing you got to do, the second thing you got to do is take action. Do action. Do something today. Take action. Just don't sit around trying to figure out what your purpose is. Take action. Do something. Start doing something. Start writing. Start singing songs. Start helping other people. Do something. For me, doing these live videos is part of my purpose. I really believe that. And also, writing. I'm writing, reading little book. I wrote one book and still trying to get that book published, and in the middle of writing all the books. I know I want to be an author and speaker. So I'm taking action in doing that. So take action in doing whatever you think your purpose is. And secondly, and the third and last part, the third is there's lots of other ways you can try to figure out your life purpose. But the third thing I want to leave you guys with is go and seek the manufacturer. Go seek the manufacturer. Say manufacturer, which is God, of course, God. God, seek the face of God and find out from God why He created you. Why were you here? What's your purpose in life? Don't go to the world. Go to God, because He knows why He created you. He knows why you are here. So I hope I say something that help you, motivate you, inspire you in some way, shape, or form. We all have a purpose in life. None of us are here accidentally. None of us are here mistakenly. None of us are here without a plan. As I said this before, and I'll say it again. You might not have been planned by your parent, but you were planned by God. Your parent might not have planned you to have you when they did have you, but God planned you. He knew when you were going to be born. He knew the parent you were going to be born to, and the family you were going to be born into, the name that they were going to give you. He knew all of those kind of things even before you were born. So you're not an accident in God's eyes. You're not accident. You're not here accidentally. You're here because He purposed for you to be here. He designed it. He planned it for you to be here in such a time as this. For you to have you were born with a purpose. You were born for a reason. You might not know what the purpose is. Might not know what that reason is, but nonetheless, you were born for a purpose. And you need to seek God's face to find out what that purpose is, because He is our manufacturer. Again, you're not gonna go to a car dealership to find out why someone would build a piano, and vice versa. You gotta go to the right manufacturer to find out why a product was created, because they'll tell you what the product can do too. Same thing with God when it comes to us and our purpose in life. You gotta go to Him to tell you what your purpose is, and He'll tell you what He placed inside of you to help you fulfill that purpose in life. Anyway, because of time's sake, I'm going to cut it off here. So I really greatly appreciate all of you guys for joining me to being here. I really thank you for everyone for taking the time to watch these live videos. I ask you to do three things again. One is to like the videos, two is to share these videos, and three to leave a comment. I want to hear your feedback from these comments, and whatever feedback you might want to give me. Let me know how these videos are touching you and how much they're mentioned here, how much they're helping you or whatever. You know, just some kind of feedback, or to say thank you for these videos or whatever you want to say, but some kind of feedback would be appreciated. And also to share these videos. Again, my goal is to get these videos in front of many people's eyes, with people watching these videos as possible, as many people seeing these videos as possible. And then that's why I need your help. This is the only time I ask you for help is in you. I'm asking you to help me share these videos, get these videos in front of many people as possible. So share these videos on your timeline, in the group that you belong to, and help me get these videos out there. And help me get these videos go viral on Facebook and other places. Okay, another social media. So again, I thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. This is the Excelia Live Show, and this is Robert Harley. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time. Until tomorrow, till next time. Next time we're talking about question number 4, which is what can I do? This question has to do with purpose. What's your purpose? Not just sorry, with potential. What's your potential? This what can I do? The question of potential. What can I do? So we'll talk about that tomorrow night. Anyways, until then, God bless you. I love you. Peace.